Hey everybody, I'm Delicia. Thanks for tuning into my weekly top 5 cigar picks. These are the cigars coming out of my humidor and hopefully making their way into yours for your week of smoking. So mixture of different cigars on this week's list. Starting out with number 5, we have the Trinidad Espiritu, which was a revamped, colorful, newer release re-release, or I don't know what you would classify that, just like a new pop on color and marketing and fun stuff by Trinidad. That came out last year during the trade show. This was actually just coincidentally the lighter that was part of their launch of that new line. Everything is very colorful. I also have a really cool hat. Yeah, good stick. So that one's featuring, it's actually a Nicaraguan puro, and it's blended by none other than AJ Fernandez. It's vintage, it's inspired. So it does have that, I don't know, when I think of vintage, I think of leather and earthy. So it does have that element to it. The green and black pepper spice, there's a little bit of that dusted cocoa, again, earthy, hints of leather, kind of in and out, but really nice. And again, a lot of fun, especially I got a lot of questions on the lighter. And as far as I know, like if they have any sort of events, you might be able to find some of these in specialty brick and mortars, but this was more of like a promotional type of a lighter that was given out, you know, during the trade show kind of a thing. But moving on, so number 4. Number 4 is the Buffalo 10 by El Artista. I did a full review of this one not too long ago. Really a good stick, especially because it's around $5. It's like between $5 and $6 depending on where you buy it. El Artista is responsible for some really good sticks out there, including the Big Papi, of course, you know, a collaboration with David Ortiz. They actually have a lot of good sticks out there, but that Buffalo 10 really caught my eye, of course, because of the price point, but also because it has a really nice blend. It has that Mexican San Andres wrapper, has a Negrito binder, US filler, Dominican and Colombian on, so like 3 different country filler. And again, that price point is really nice. It's very rich in flavor. You do get that earthy, semi-sweet, little bit of cinnamon in there. But again, for a full rundown of that stick, you can actually watch the review that I did a little while back, but really good stick. Number 3 is coming out with the Quick Draw. This is the Pennsylvania Quick Draw by Southern Draw. Again, huge fan of pretty much their entire lineup. They make really good sticks, and they also have their cigars being made at AJ's factory, being, you know, helped blended by things like that with AJ Fernandez. So again, that guy's like, you know, gold in the industry. He just really produces some incredible cigars. And again, the whole Southern Draw line is, I'm a big fan of like their whole line. So again, the Pennsylvania Quick Draw is a really good one. That one has that Pennsylvania broadleaf Nicaraguan binder, Nicaraguan and Honduran on the filler, very rich, has that nice sweet and still bitter dark chocolate, kind of like both of those expressions of the traditional dark chocolates. You do get a little bit of espresso bean in there. It's woodsy, you have a little hint of pepper, but again, really nice offering from Southern Draw. Number 2 is the Espinosa Gold Band Lancero. So it's part of their Habano collection. Espinosa cigars, man, they do a really good job as well. They're being made in Esteli. They've been in Esteli for a while. They're not a new brand by any means, but this particular Lancero was actually part of my Privada cigar package a little while back, and it's a phenomenal stick. I have since then ordered more because I really liked the first one that I got in the, you know, regular package through Privada, but you should be able to, I actually don't know if you can find it in brick and mortars. I would think that on some brick and mortars you could find that, maybe not the Lancero, but probably still that same blend in that Habano line from Espinosa, but preferably if you are a Privada Cigar Club member, then you probably already received one, or maybe you will be receiving one, or maybe you need to jump onto their website and request it. But anyways, it's a really good stick. And I know some of you get mad when I include my stuff that I get from either Privada or like Stogie Bird, but I don't do it very often. But that one is a really, really good Lancero. So if you're a Lancero person, definitely try to seek it out. It's really tasty. It's basically a Nicaraguan tobacco, but they don't disclose the secrets and the whole in and outs of the blend, but it's pretty much Nicaraguan tobacco. Habano seed, it's a medium bodied cocoa spice. You get a nice pepper and like a sweeter element. You get that cedar underneath. It's really, really a nice stick. So definitely, again, in the Lancero if you can find it, but if not, you should be able to pick out something similar from that particular line. And then coming in at number 1 for the second week in a row, this is the Mombacho Tierra Volcan. I had it in my lineup last week. Just a really good stick. Again, I go through little spurts of, smoking certain cigars on a more regular basis, and this has become one that is like kind of become a go-to, especially with coffee, especially more morning, early afternoon. It's just a really good stick. Love the corto size. It's fast. It's really good flavor. It's a nice solid medium body. It does have just a really wonderful blend. And again, coming out of the Mombacho factory in Granada, it's just a really, really nice treat. I just love the flavor, and I love just the whole presence of this cigar. It's really nice. So again, if you can find it, hopefully, definitely pick up a box of the Mombacho Tierra Volcan. Really, really tasty. You're gonna get those subtle earthy notes, a little bit of that black pepper spice coming in. You get that toasted bread every time, which is really, really nice. Has a little bit of like a underlying chocolate sweetness, very subtle, more so on the spicier side, but not so spicy that that's all you taste. You just get that really nice flavor of black pepper, and then even little hints of honey in there. So really nice, but definitely a nice accompaniment to your coffee if you are a coffee and cigar person. And even if you're not, this is great with, I actually haven't paired this with scotch or something, or even like a bourbon. But I feel like this would be a really nice pairing for somebody who likes the scotch and cigar things, just because of a lot of the elements of the cigar are going to bring out, depending on what kind of scotch you drink. It would be like a really nice pairing, pretty safe pairing, I would say. Again, you can play around with your pairings. There's no official rules. If you like it, then it's a good pairing. But definitely, it's fun to just experiment and try different things with your cigars when you're in that mode. But certainly, write it down, keep a little journal, so for the next time, like if you're hosting or you're having people over, you can impress them with this, like, oh wow, I found this really great pairing kind of a thing. But really, it's just a lot of fun. So anyways, kind of rambling on there, but I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Have a great day, have a fabulous week, and as always, thanks for spending a little bit of your time with me, and I can't wait to see you next time. Cheers. God bless.